Good effort. Nice one. Thanks, guys. We'll quickly look at a couple of races from Ascot as well before we barrel on. First of all, the Heritage Handicap, the 5 furlong 210. Graham, what's taking your eye here?
Yeah, I got the winner of this one.
You got the winner?
Yeah.
Good.
This is easy. This is Yalta's race. I'm trying to find Yalta. He's a massive class angle in this race. I think he's won the Molecombe last year at Glorious Goodwood by 3 lengths. Absolutely slammed the last Lion, who went on to win the Middle Park. I mean, in that sort of form, nothing's going to get anywhere near him here off a mark of 102. Now, the problem is we've got 5 subsequent defeats and we're well beaten on each occasion, but it was Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 3, Group 1. I mean, these are top-class races. This time we're backing down into a handicap. As I say, he was rated at his peak 111. He's now racing off 102. He's been running over 6 furlongs, but he's got loads and loads of pace. I think he's going to be suited by a stiff 5 furlongs. Dane O'Neill's a positive booking. I like Yalta, 210.
Mark Johnston, of course, firing on all cylinders as well so far. DJ?
Sorry about this, Graham, but I really like one against you. You're after tipping horses here that I have no idea. Like, if either of them ones win, the bizarre one of 50 to 1 in the other place, or Yalta, like it will be the biggest shout in the history of the racing postcast, because I can't see it with either. So fingers crossed for you. But this Orion. Yes, yeah, that would be some double. I have to do a tenor double or something. But this Orion's Bow, it has to be the day for him. My God, how unlucky was he at Newcastle the last day? Just at the time he needed a clear run, he just didn't get it. And I think he's in the form of his life at the minute. He's up to a career high mark of 104, but he hasn't, like, he was a winning machine last season. I think he won the guts of 5 on the bounce last season. And while you see his form figures this year, 6-4-0-3, you kind of say to yourself, you know, he's not the same horse this year. He's better. He was unlucky, I thought, at Ripon. Then he went to Haydock, where he was forced to make his own running. He got no luck in running at all next time at Musselburgh. Then he went to Newcastle last time. He sent off 2-1 favourites, and again, just so unlucky. He was only beaten a length and a quarter that day by line of reason. He's a class act in this race, I think. And I think he'll win Orion's Bow in the 210. And later on, obviously, the Summer Mile is on. Why is the racing so late, by the way? Is it to do with Wimbledon or something? Why is the July Cup so late?
What?
July Cup is not till like
4:35, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually 3:35 or 3:45, isn't it?
It's because there's so many big races, they can't possibly fit them all in.
They're all late though. Even this is 3:50. This Summer Mile. It's I think that the coverage is later. I have a feeling it's for Wimbledon, but that's just a guess. But obviously, Muta KF is the interesting one here. What a run that was against Ribchester. This should be bread and butter. He looks an absolute certainty.
Good man, Frank. Just quickly, what were we looking at price wise for the guys' selections? Orion's Bow and Yalta in the Heritage Handicap.
Yeah, Orion's Bow is 6 to 1. I'll run through the price quickly. Danzino 9s, Edward Lewis 10, Lexicon Abbey, Royal Birth, Son of Africa 12, Squats, Polybus, Harry Hurricane, Dr. Danicus, and Yalta 14s, or 16 to 1 bar there. I'm going to go against the lads. I think one thing about that race that turned me off it was that most of the horses towards the head of the market are more 6 furlong specialists than 5. It was just worrying me a small bit. And there's one horse here who ran the Wokingham and ran really well until just inside the furlong, and that was Harry Hurricane. He doesn't get 6. Back to 5. He was only touched off in that Scottish sprint at Musselburgh, beaten a neck by line of reason. He's only £2 higher. I think he can go well at a price. It's about 14 to 1. In the 240, Nail of Richard Hannon improved for his reappearance last year and the year before. So he's won his second starts the last 2 years, but he won his reappearance this year at Nottingham. And the second, Roderick, came out and won at Yarmouth during the week. He's only got £4 for it. Potentially lenient. He's only 5. He's only had, I think, about 11 or 12 runs. So he's relatively unexposed, and his half-brother Domination improved as he got older, winning at Royal Ascot as a 7-year-old. There was a few sexter types in there, like Burgilios, Banditry, and particularly Lareb. But this Nail could be an each way price. He could be like 8 or 9 to 1. I'll have a play on him each way. In the 315, Luna Bear won a handicap debut, Newmarket. But the second Turning Gold has won really well twice since, and when he's reassessed, he'll be after going up more than a stone. Luna Bear only got £4, and they're claiming 3 off him here. Again, he might just be under the radar a small bit against a couple of Sexter types and Mittens and Tirana, who are likely to form the market. So he'll be need to play against them. I agree with David. Mutakayev will win. Yes, that's Ascot.